Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trace Amigos talk show. We appreciate each and every one of you. Tell us where you're checking in from. Tell us what you're wearing in beard. We are so thankful for each and every one of you. We are very excited for our guest today. Guys, it has been a busy week. I'm sure it has been for everybody, but it's so good to be here on a Thursday night with my two good friends, Dino Propas, the Tactical Santa, and Steve Banos, the Bearded Chief. Gentlemen, how are you guys doing tonight? I guess I should just pick one. Chief, how you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing so much better. I was out in the sun all day today, and I got a little lightheaded and all that stuff. I was working on my daughter's deck out in the sun like an idiot. And, you know, when that point comes where you're like, you should stop, stupid. Just stop. Well, I got 15, 20 more minutes. I can knock us out. I knocked it out. The whole drive home, I was just kind of, but her deck is done. Looks beautiful. I'm happy. I got some food in me. Let's go.
How's the wee Spartan, Chief?
Man, he was up there crying a minute ago. His voice is sounding so much better. Thank you for asking. Doing good.
Awesome.
Dino.
Doing really good. Had a good week. Had a really good weekend. I got some good news. I'm going to start writing for the Armed Lifestyle magazine. So going to be doing that. So everything's been going good. Lots of opportunities opening up for me. But, man, I can't tell you. I love being on this show with you, Santa Tom and Chief, and I look forward to it. I love Thursday nights because we have such a fun time on this show, and we got an amazing guest on tonight. So That's going to be super cool.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I've had a good week. It's been a busy week, but today I went and took my DOT physical. It's that time of year again. I don't drive anymore, but I still keep my license up. But I went to take my DOT physical. Before then, I went to the store, and I was wearing I did a video today in it. I was wearing one of my red work shirts, and I was walking into Kroger's, which is the East Coast's version of Publix, right?
Yep.
So I was walking into the store, and this lady just come running up with her arms, and she was with a young man, and she come running up with her arms open. Santa, it's so good to see you. And that made my day.
Right.
I didn't know who she was. She didn't know who I was. I just was a guy with a white beard and a red shirt. So, you know, that made me feel good.
Random hugs, huh?
Right. And I'm looking at the dude going, you know, like, thank you. But anyway, well, I would like to say hello to everybody if you guys are okay, if you don't have anything else. We got now I did jump on earlier when I was editing some stuff, and I did see Ronnie from Flaming Beard was the first one, but that comment has disappeared. So Ronnie was first, and we got Mr. Jordan. What's up, brother? You have to watch the replay. Hey, that's fine, man. Thank you for checking us out. Pud. I think he needs to give a thumbs up in the chat if you think Pud needs to do more lives. He did such a good job on that live review. Mr. Allen, Santa Allen, how you doing, brother? If you haven't checked out Santa Allen's YouTube channel, please check it out. Sleigh Bells Mowing. He does just some great videos. Hey, Mrs. Bruce City, how you doing? Hello, Becky.
Hey, John.
What's up, John? Mr. Baker. Watch the replay. 3D, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, 3D?
Hey, Black Manor, how are you?
What's up?
Hope things are going good and you're feeling better. There's Ronnie. Hey, I did see your post earlier, Ronnie. All right, and we got 30 Spray J.
30 Spray.
Mr. Jacked Up Leather Works. Jacob, how are you, sir? All right.
What's up, Jacob?
Checking in from Milwaukee, nothing in beard. Well, that's great. Right. Milwaukee. How's the weather up there in the north? Is it still hot, Dino?
Hot. It was 102 today.
Oh, goodness, y'all hotter than we are down here in Texas.
Dude, my back is on fire.
Wow. Y'all make sure y'all check out Copper John's Melissa right after this show. Please go check it out. I think the Beard and Respect are all traveling. I think they're doing still kind of a special tonight, though, like a pre-recorded thing. So y'all make sure you check that out, too. And I think Dan C is still doing his Thursday night thing as well. So y'all make sure y'all check them out, support them. Right. I think Scrolling. Hey, what's going on there? Empower Fit by Amber. Brother Fit. We're going to have to start calling her Brother Fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely 100%, brother. Yes. What's going on, Dave? How are you, brother?
Hey, Dave.
Mr. Frankie J.
Hey.
Frickin' frack. We can start the show. What's going on there? All right. All right. Babysitter Jess, how are you? It's so good to have you in here. Thank you so much. Kroger is pick and save in Metro Market around here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I don't shop at Kroger's too much. It's kind of a HEB is kind of the Texas thing. So, and we got the maker. How you doing? Who is this maker? We formally thank Tactical Santa Beard Chief for accepting our gifts. Okay, y'all must know something I don't.
Did you get a gift? Okay.
Hey, no problem, Santa Allen. Thank you, man. And we got the Elegant Sasquatch Grooming in here. How are you doing, Chris? All right. I'm trying so hard not to miss anybody. And there he is right there. There's Garrett.
What's up, Garrett?
One of the hardest working men I hear about right there.
Mm-hmm.
Man out there doing what he's got to do for his family. I love it. Oh, man. Guys, help me out.
Sofa.
Hey. All right. I think we're caught up on everybody. Guys, appreciate everybody being here tonight. There was something I was going to say, but I've done forgot. But
It'll come
hey,
to you.
Oh, I do know. Okay, so we got Copper John's Melissa right after this show. We got the Bearded Respect and also Dan C. Bearded. We respect, support the Trace Amigos, respect, support, and love each and every one of them. So please go support them. Check them out. Show them your love. Show them your support. If you just pop in the chat, say hello. You know, it trust us. As host, it really does mean a lot for you jumping in there and checking those shows out. Next week, we have help me out.
We're off. You're off next week, right?
No. Next week we got Lion's Mane
Right.
Beard Code. Lion's Mane Beard Code. Chief, the Bearded Chief has done check out his video. He did a review. I did a small review as well. So make sure you check that out. We are excited. He is right down the road from me in Montgomery, Texas. I had a chance to meet him. And then the next week after that, we have two special guests. Kevin Amber are going to be on. I have something I have to take care of. But Kevin Amber are going to come make sure Chief and Dino stay in line. And you know, they'll have something special for you guys. So guys, make sure it's going to be fun. So make sure y'all plan on that. And guys, without further ado, I say we bring on our guest. I think somebody snuck in here. What's up, Cowboy Up?
Hey,
what's going on?
What's good? I think that's it. So if you guys are good, let's go ahead and welcome the one and only Mr. Jeff Harmon.
Mr. Harmon,
brother.
Well, good evening, gentlemen. How are y'all?
Doing good, brother.
excited.
Heck yeah.
Me too. I am honored to be on here.
Well, you embody the word gentleman. I'm just going to say that right now. Your whole aura, your clothing, how you carry yourself. I'm at awe on the outfits, and just I couldn't wait for you to come on, man. I'm excited. What can I say?
Right.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, Dino,
Mm-hmm.
you want to kick us off?
You want to start with the silliness, is what you're saying, Chief?
Yeah.
All right, Mr.
Can I
Harmon.
throw in one thing before we get started?
Yes, sir.
Something I forgot about. There is a new show, and I don't think Jeff would mind this. There is a new show coming out Saturday at 8 p.m. called Sleigh Walker Sessions with 30 Spray J, and I believe Tactical Santa.
Yes,
So
sir.
y'all make sure. Where can they check that out at, Dino?
On the Tactical Santa YouTube channel.
Hey, y'all please go support that channel. You know, like and subscribe. Dino, I'm telling what Dino does for the community is unbelievable. I don't know how he manages it. He does so much, and we just appreciate you doing anything from wrestling to beard to tactical stuff to, you know, you name it. Dino's got his hands in it. Clothing, hats, shoes, you know.
Shoes.
So Yeah, I'll make sure you check it out. Thank you. Apologize for that, Jeff. Go right ahead, Dino.
All right. So, permanently have Cheeto fingers, or popcorn kernel stuck in your teeth.
Cheeto fingers.
Yeah. You know, man, I always get afraid of popcorn. It gets like sitting there. Like I can deal with Cheeto fingers. Cheeto fingers, no problem.
Dino,
Yes.
we're going to have to go over these questions before we start, man. Just crazy, man. I love it. Well, mine aren't that crazy. Okay. I said before, you're Mr. Dapper to me. That's why I always say, hey, Mr. Dapper. You're a true gentleman. You dress like it. You act like it. You embody the whole gentleman thing, right? I noticed your shoes in all your videos and pictures and what have you. I wear a couple different kind of dress shoes, but I'm not like ate up with dress shoes. But Oxfords or Brooks?
Oxfords.
Okay. Any particular outfit that you would wear a different pair of shoes with, or it just has to go with the color, not comfort?
Well, I try to get both the color and comfort. Sometimes there's a little sacrifice depending on the shoe.
Yeah.
And a lot of suits that I have, I try to get the shoes, the pocket square, the feather in the hat, or something to kind of go with the flow. Because with a light colored beard, it's dark clothing.
Okay.
Right.
So you've got to have a little color splash. Because I mean, if I wear anything, you don't ever see the shirt. That's why it's always a dark shirt. So with a little bit of color in the pocket square, the hat, and the shoes, it's like in West Virginia. My wife actually picked out the red shoes, and that was like, it looked really good.
Those. I like those.
I saw that in person, Chief. I saw that outfit in person.
Yeah.
That was when I saw those shoes, I was like, there we go, right there.
The man.
Unbelievable.
The clothes maketh the man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can kind of caveat on your shoe question, Chief. Wear clown shoes every day, or a full tuxedo to bed.
Clown shoes all day, I think. I think that would be kind of fun.
I don't think you could go to bed in a tuxedo and be comfortable.
No,
right? You're just
no, that'd be a little hot to sleep in.
Yeah.
Have you noticed there's not many dry cleaners anymore?
Yeah.
So, who's going to take care of that tuxedo once you get it all dirty and wrinkly? And we don't have any. There used to be like one every couple blocks. There was a dry cleaners.
Mm-hmm.
Let's buy another tuxedo, Chief.
Sure, let's buy another one.
Just buy another one,
Okay. Pocket watch or dress watch?
Pocket watch.
Class.
Classic.
All right.
Back at you.
Randomly scream plot twist in public, or gasp dramatically every time someone says your name.
I think I'd rather scream. Yeah, I think I would instead of gas. Yeah. That way you can have a little fun with everybody around.
Right.
That was funny.
The only problem is if you're near Chief, he would really scare you bad if he screamed, though. I mean, he's got that voice. So you'd be like,
I can get loud. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Okay, Jeff. One has to go for humanity. Like, you make a decision right now, everybody's going to suffer one of these consequences. Okay, one of these has to go. Sugar or caffeine for humanity?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sugar.
I think so. I think I would lean that way too. Yeah. You can't take my coffee.
No, that caffeine, got to have some caffeine. I drink my coffee black anyway, so.
You know what's weird? I drink. My wife makes the coffee at night, and timer in the morning, and she sets our coffee mugs up and mine's got creamer and sweetener in it. And I'll take my first one and I'll drink that, and then the second cup of coffee is straight black. So I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, but that's how I drink my coffee. 2 cups every day. One's flavored and foo-fooed up, and the other one's black.
All mine are black. Now, my wife drinks hers with sugar, but I usually grind the beans up and I get the coffee ready before I go to bed, and then it's programmed ready to come on when we get up.
Yeah.
All right. Always have to hop like a frog or walk backwards everywhere.
I think I'd walk backwards everywhere.
So the caveat. So what if you were 30 or 40 years younger? What would you do if you had good knees and didn't have to worry?
I think I would still walk backwards,
You walk backwards.
everywhere. Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, Jeff. You got invited to be a hangabout at a 1% club, motorcycle club, okay? Now, you could either walk in and anybody says, hey, you want a beer? You say, no, I want a glass of milk. Or walk in with a T-shirt that says, you meet some of the nicest people on a Honda.
I would go for the milk because I don't think I'd want to be beat on that by that many people.
I think I would choose milk too.
Milk, definitely.
Yeah.
Whole milk, no 2%.
Yeah. Right out the cart and just open it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right. Last one for me. Talk to animals or speak every language.
Ooh. That's good.
Talk to animals.
Yeah.
Now you know why I knew Jeff would pick talk to animals, Chief? Because I can only imagine the conversations he would have with his three. It's 3, I believe. You have 3 lovely little dash hounds, if I remember right. Yeah. So I could imagine the conversations that Jeff would be having with his 3 little dash hounds. Yeah.
We had a dash
And about
hound.
30 chickens.
Yep.
Oh, you'd get along great with Bishop. Bishop's got like, I don't even know, a lot. 70 probably.
Ooh.
I don't know. He's got a
We got a
lot.
lot now. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Jeff, what was the last song you sang out loud? Could be in the car, could be humming around at work. What was the last song you sang out loud?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
See, I can't even remember. I'm in the gym
It's all-
today singing, and I hope nobody heard me.
It's off of Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. 1977, I believe.
What's that one song that's like 9 minutes and 45 seconds long? It's
Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
Dashboard Lights. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Just way too long, Meatloaf. Way too long.
So I used to work at a club where they did karaoke 4 nights a week. And we used to have a guy that used to come in and sing that song 4 nights a week.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's 4 nights too many.
Yes. Yes.
Ugh.
Yep. Way too long.
Goodness. Freaking Jay. Oh my goodness. Jeff, how many outfits do you have for like events?
Currently 5, and I've got another one I've got to go pick up, get fitted for.
Nice.
Stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get these? Because the malls ain't open anymore.
It's actually at Giorgio's Menswear, downtown Chattanooga.
You know what? I would drive there for that. Those
And
outfits.
the brown suit right here that fedora I bought, that's an Indiana Jones fedora. I bought it. It's actually a Stetson. I bought it back around 2001 or two.
Right.
Now,
You know,
this right here, the one on the left, I'm assuming that was a competition.
Yes, that was at Nash Vegas in 2023, 22 or 23. I actually met Mitch the Beard there.
Nice.
And I was against him for best in show.
wow,
Nice.
his
And
beard's even longer.
yes, his beard's even longer since then. And he had just come from Germany that year, the year before, and had won. And when he come up on stage, I was like, wow, there we go, best in show. I mean, and then pulled it out, and I was just really surprised and shocked to have got best in show over him.
Well, let me
He's
ask
a
you a
really
question.
great person. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What kind of award did you get for best in show? And I'm asking you for a reason.
That right there. That's actually a whiskey barrel lid.
Oh, that was the award. Okay.
Yes.
Buckeye Beard Battle's coming up in September, and I hope you can make it. Jacob, he's making the belt. It's like a, what do you call it? Wrestling belt or a WWE
wrestling
belt? Like
Yeah.
real scale size belt for Buckeye Beard Battle 3 for best in show. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
You guys seen the little snippets he's been putting out there?
Yes, I've seen quite a few of them.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many hours he's got in that? I don't even know if I could put a price tag on that, but that if you win that, you've got a real trophy for sure.
Oh yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, talk to us about this one, Jeff. Sorry.
That was well, we had gone up to Pigeon Forge to see the grandchildren because they had went on vacation, and I took off time, and we went up there, and me and my wife went and had an old timey photo made, and I just kind of like that picture the way it looks, and I've had several people who said I should send it in somewhere. Maybe I get a part somewhere, and I thought, nah.
I love it.
That picture is awesome.
Well, we do have a question, I believe, and I think he asked it twice. Yes, Guy was going to get to it. Guys, if you ask your questions, I will get to them. Just be patient. I don't want to keep interrupting Chief and Dino. But 30 Spray J would like to know, have you always had style and dapper, or when did you pick it up, and what's your inspiration?
No, I have always been a blue jean t-shirt and overall person. When I got out of the military, it would have been overalls and jeans. And then several years ago, I've won in overalls and a t-shirt and jeans, first place at beard competitions. And then I've seen a few of the other ones who had done really well. And I noticed they always had a style, an outfit. And I've always liked a derby. I ordered a derby many years ago. It was made in Lisbon, Portugal. I hope I pronounced that right. Lisbon. It was handmade there, and I had it. And then I thought I need to get a suit to go with that. So that started, and then here come the other derby, and here come the other hat. Here comes this suit, and then slowly you just kind of piece together a look.
Mm-hmm.
And then now that I'm getting a little more white in it, you're having to slowly darken what you wear so that you get the contrast with the beard. Because somebody said, you should get something a little darker, because I love the light gray suit. I really like it. It's comfortable. It looks good. But the beard kind of melts with it. It kind of blends with it more. So I'm having to have a little something different now.
Right.
You can't hide that beard. No. Dino, don't get into the derbies, man, because you'll be down.
I tried. I actually bought a derby one time, and I looked ridiculous. So that was the end of the derby for me. Yeah, I'm going to stick to the Jordans and my crazy tactical Santa look, because suits get really expensive and hats get expensive, and it's going to sound funny when I say it, but I know those shoes get expensive. So I've got Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of working on my outfit for
Right.
Buckeye Beard Battle.
Right.
I want to do a couple different outfits. You know, if I'm going to be up on stage, you know, doing my thing, I
Right.
don't want to look the same all the time. So
Right.
I had some saved in the cart, and the wife was on Amazon. I had a couple like real flashy shirts, and she ordered them, and I was like, "Babe, I just put those in there to, you know, remind me, you know, to go back and delete them or whatever." Well, she bought a large. It showed up,
Right.
and it's way too small. So,
Right. You know, I will tell you this. You know, it was really cool when I went to Ghent. When I met Mr. Harmon, the dapper gentleman. You meet him, and he's such a humble, nice guy, right? And you're sitting there, and you're like, okay. And he's like he said, I believe you were in overalls when I met you at Ghent. You were in.
No, I had remember everyone deployed my red shirt and a
Yes.
pair of jeans.
Yes. So you're looking at him, you know, it was, you know, and then the next day, when it's go time, right? When it's show time, right?
click.
I see him coming down. It's so funny, and all I can say in my head is, "Please don't let me be in his category. I don't want to be in his category." Don't let me be in his, because he was like on point. You know, I mean, everything is just done up, right? And you're just like, okay, yeah. And then when I saw his, oh, what category? And I'm like, whoo, thank you. But it's just amazing to see the transformation, right? Because you see him one day, and then the day it's time for the show, and it's showtime, and it is all just 100% perfect. I mean, everything was perfect, just amazing. Yeah.
That's some military guys for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
My wife, she's always like, "Are you gonna be done in the bathroom sometime soon?" What I have, and sometimes I'll get it, and when I do the mustache, I have to do so much, and then I just stop, and I got to take a 10-15 minute break because you have to kind of compensate for the humidity and things and other stuff, and then sometimes they just don't want to cooperate, so you got to take a break or you get frustrated. And like tonight, I was trying to decide what I want to do, so I just run it out, and I didn't realize actually how long it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
When you
Sean,
compete, do you always do the mustache?
Yes,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I always do full beard, styled mustache. I always enter the veterans category, and then a lot of people are like, why do you enter so many categories? It's not for my ego. You support the
Right.
charity. It's
Right.
always the charity. It's the 4 F's. It's the fundraising. It's the family time. It's the friendship and the fun. Or you can do fun, friendship, whichever one, but that's the 4 F's of it.
Right.
And you always go in there to make sure. I don't care if I really win every category. If I win one, that's fine. If I don't win one, that's fine. But it's all about the charity. It's all about having fun. I've always had a great time when I've attended the beard comp.
Right. You know, and that's the thing, is you got to have fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when Chief and I, when we were at Worlds, you know, and we're sitting backstage, right? Because we're in the same category, right? And you and I are sitting there, and I knew I didn't have a chance because I had transparency, my beard, whatever. And we started looking at some of these dudes that are coming in, right, in the back room with us. I remember looking at Chief and I looking at each other, I'm like, we're here to have fun. We're going to have fun. We're just going to do this, you know? Yeah. So it is all about fun.
It's all about fun.
We had slight aspirations of, doing well.
Right.
But sitting in that hallway with, what was it, 28, 29 other people. And then they
Right.
start walking in, you're like, well,
See,
we're
I
done.
was happy. I was happy. I placed number 25. I didn't come in last. So that's all I wanted to do, was not come in last. I didn't come in
Yeah.
last. Chief, you did good. You're 18. If I'm
And
not
three
correct.
other guys were 18th too.
Yeah, but I think you were the real 18.
Okay.
You're the real 18. Yeah. But yeah, but I mean, we had fun. We did. I mean, I was like, you know what? I didn't come in last, so I'm good.
You know what they should have gave us, Dino? Instead of like the big skateboard, the little McDonald's skateboards, man, that would have been kick-ass.
I gotta tell you, I think the only reason I didn't come in last is because when I came up to the judge table, they all looked at me and I'm like, does that belt spin? I'm like, yes, it does.
Yeah.
And I spun it. And they're like, oh, that's super cool. So that's the only reason I think I didn't come in last. I had the cool spinner belt.
Well, that kind of leads me to a question I wanted to ask all three of you guys, because you guys all have experience in competitions. I've never been to one. How much does the clothing, the attire, the look, does that mean anything to the judges, or is that just for more self-confidence, or is that for the crowd, or how much does that affect the judging side of things? Because I know the beard competitions, obviously for the beard, the mustache, or whatever the category is, but how much does that affect it?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Well, it's like a different personality for me. And, when I'm just plain blue jean t-shirt, sometimes I don't even style my mustache. I just let it grow and whatever. Then when I go to competition, it's like, it's business time. It's time to get down to business, have some fun, and just walk out. And I mean, I've had people like, one of the pinup girls up there was like, "Did you compete?" I was like, "Yeah, I was the one with the derby and all that." She goes, "Oh my gosh," she rang out the other ones and was like, "You don't look the same." And I thought,
Uh-huh.
okay. But the
Uh-huh.
suit is kind of when you get into certain categories, because I've won several dapper categories here in Chattanooga and best in show. And the dapper for me is a nice, clean, it's an older look that a lot of people don't do. I've always liked that style, that era. A lot of the
Yeah.
movies are really good. I just like that style. It's a personal preference for me. Now, I have worn in overalls, a t-shirt, and a flannel shirt before. I mean, and certain ones, I guess, and it depends. When you go to something like Worlds, you kind of probably want to separate yourself from everyone else. And a suit choice, a color choice could be a good one. Your pink looked really good. I thought that pink was really good on you. And I'm in the process. I'm gonna get a pink suit, hat, and a black shirt with some other stuff. Just cause during October, when it's breast cancer awareness, I can wear it.
Right. Right.
Well, I didn't wear anything last comp, but a Hemp Wizard shirt with a big Hemp Wizard logo on the back, and I got a first and I think a third in veteran category. So that was a little event, but this year it's going to be twice that size and a little more professional, because each year it's getting more and more comp ready, professional, venue wise. Just it's much better. Mike's like grabbing a gear every time he goes and does another event. So I think the outfits are probably going to be a kind of a part of it, not a huge part, but like you said, you got to set yourself
right,
different than everybody else, something to grab people's eye and kind of make them smile a little bit and say, I got to put some work into this and cared.
right.
So, and I'm working on my outfits for MC. So yeah.
Right.
Dino.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody here saw the outfit I was wearing. My thing was, as soon as I put that Santa hat in, I had the belt on it, everything. And I put the sunglasses on. I go into the tactical Santa character. I remember looking at Chief, telling him backstage, I said, "I don't think I'm going to win, but everybody's going to remember who I am." So I do though think that it does play an aspect in certain competitions, because Chief, correct me if I'm wrong, most of the guys that went up there, that were in just regular, like I noticed this in our division, who went up there in just a plain t-shirt and jeans, they scored below. And I think some competitions, it's the whole presentation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because in all honesty, I shouldn't have been in that category. I have bad trend, but the reason I stayed in that category is because I wanted to be on stage with my brother. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm going to be on stage with Chief. I want to be on the stage, but I think if I would have been wearing jeans and a t-shirt, I think I probably would have finished last. I think that my outfit got me some points, So I think depending on the competition where you're going, I think that makes a difference. But like my thing is being the persona, tactical Santa. I'm in all this crazy stuff. I got a crazy spinner belt. I'm just gonna be that, So
Well, I asked Dan Steve for some advice a couple months ago. I said, "Hey, I'm going to Worlds. I need some advice, this and that." And he said, "Rock the mic." And I really didn't know what he meant, but
right.
you actually have to hold the microphone, and
Yep.
you know, like we're doing now, you got to talk to
Yeah.
people, like a whole
Yeah.
audience. So it's
Right.
not the same as this. And I was like, and I knew what I wanted to say,
Right.
and I wanted to say a lot more. I wanted to say Trust Amigos, Monday Night Mayhem, but the back of my brain, I'm like, all right, you said everything correctly. You didn't screw up. Shut
Right.
up. so that was it.
You did a good job on the mic, you know, but I
Yeah.
think the caveat to that is I think our MC, we had probably the best MC
He
in
was
our
good.
category. He was good. And he let you talk, and he was very good, you know, not bagging on any other MCs, but I'm glad we got who we got when we went up
Yeah.
there, because he made everybody comfortable. And like when I got up there, he was like the first MC I'd ever had that actually correctly, in my opinion, interacted with me.
Right.
You know, so it was a fun time, and he was
Yeah.
really good, you know.
Yeah. No, you did really good on the mic, man. I was like, man, please don't mess up. And you just rattled everything off. I was like, whoo, that's my boy. Go get him. Yeah. Yeah. You did well.
Well, I would like to say, leading into this is coming up in September 6th to be exact, my oldest daughter's birthday, is going to be the Buckeye Beard Battle in Ohio. I'm going up there and meeting Chief and Dino for the first time in person, and I hope we get to meet Mr. Dapper himself, Jeff Harmon. He says he's going to make every attempt to be there, so we hope to see him and hope to see each and every one of you there. If you could make plans on being there, I would love to meet each and every one of you guys, as I know Dino and Chief would as well. So please mark that on your calendar, see if you could make it, and we'd love to see you there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Santa, just a caveat to that, jump on the back of it. Dino, you might help me remember. There's certain hotels that if you mention Buckeye Beard Battle 3, you're going to get a healthy discount because they know it's all going to Combat to Kayak. So even the hotels that are close are willing to, you know, cut their prices a little bit to help out.
The other thing that got added too, just adding on to this, there is a pinup girl. Pinup girls are coming to Buckeye Beard Battle.
Yep.
So we've got pinup girls. The other thing, of course, you know, the back wax. Jay, you're getting your back waxed too. So myself, Bishop, and Jay getting back waxed. There was something else I was gonna say. Can't remember, but it should be a fun time. And this is it. If during the back wax, I believe that $5,000 is raised, the hemp wizard will shave it. No, he's shaving it bare.
Off.
He is off.
Oh.
Shave the beard off if 5,000 is raised. So yeah, he's a brave man.
That will look completely different because I've never
Yes.
seen Mike without a big, huge beard.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
And
So.
it will be getting streamed, and I believe Santa Tom, you're probably going to be streaming the back waxing. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pulling a Chief. I'm volunteering.
That's okay. As long as I'm on that other side of the camera, I'm fine with that. Y'all can have it all.
There should be a donation, like if you and Bishop actually wet your pants, because I think I'm the one ripping the wax off. If you wet your pants, there's got to be a like a huge donation made or something. I'm telling you.
You know, and this guy's like my friend, right? Oh man.
So Jeff, okay. So I'm watching the scroll here down here, your Instagram channel, and I put your Facebook. I guess I should ask you first. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no, I don't mind.
Put your Facebook and your Instagram channel for people to follow you and maybe keep up with your travels and your beard competitions. But tell us about your Instagram name here and what that has to do with you.
Actually, I'm a licensed realtor here in Georgia.
Okay.
I mean, I have been doing real estate since 2017. And it's the beard gets a lot of discrimination, I guess you call it, because I'll show up to show a house and people just stare at you. I've had to show my license to other agents that are there, or I've had the cops called because I got early to a house and was walking around looking at it, and they thought I was breaking in. I said, no, I have an appointment here. Let me show it to you on my phone, and here's my license. It's in, the beard. Sometimes some people just look at you like, okay, and I'm good at what I do. I specialize in micro farms for a lot of individuals. But I mean, that's where that come from. I was trying to put something out there, and I just thought, well, I'm Bearded Georgia Realtor. I don't know of another one in this area, so it just kind of stuck. So that's where that come from, and then just Facebook. I never really had a Facebook till I got into real estate, and then you had to kind of have one so you could put stuff out there. And I try to keep it separate from my real estate one, separate from my personal. I just try to keep them separate, and sometimes it blends, and I try not to do it, but it just happens and everything. But that's the difference on that one.
Right.
Now, October's coming up, and I don't know if any of y'all have competed in a beard competition for October. I think Santa Tom has a picture of that, don't you?
Keep talking. Give me just a minute,
Yeah.
and I will get it up.
See, I won first place without really an outfit, but it was what my wife and I had done in about an hour. And this took about an hour to come up. And it was an online competition, and I won first place with this one. And it's a totally different contrast from what you normally see when I compete.
Right.
But it was a lot of fun. And it's a lot of the online ones are really nice. They're easy. You just post your picture, make sure a good picture. You don't have to travel, no expense. And I've won quite a few online ones.
Ooh, oh, I remember seeing this one. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. 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 Very cool.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I know some beard company owners out there that will really like this.
Well, just have them reach out if they want the picture. I'll be glad to share it with them. Heck, I'm not selfish.
That's
So
kind of cool.
I have a question for you, Jeff.
Yes.
When you're planning out competitions, and obviously your suits, when you go to your tailor and you get this suit and you finalize it, how long does it take? Because I imagine he's doing a lot of stuff. How long does it take for you to receive one of these suits?
Well, I mean, downtown Chattanooga for me is probably about a 45-minute drive. I'll go down there, and it's usually about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go there and I'll pick one out, and they'll uh, measure me, get everything ready. They'll send it off. They'll call me in a couple of weeks, or I'll call them and it's just come in and I'll drive up there. And since I'm retired now, I've got time. I just go when I want. I'll go to a cordless hole puncher store while I'm on the way or coming back, go out and eat lunch, and I'll just get it, bring it home. But I always try it on because one time they had hemmed it up, but it was a little shorter than what I cared for. It may have been a style for a younger person, which there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you want. But for me, I did not like it. So, but I wore it. I won. I took it back. So these are little, and they said, yeah, we did mess up. And they sent them out, had them hemmed. I had to drive back up there, but it was no big deal. I mean, but it's usually a couple of weeks turnaround for them.
Right. So, Chief, I have a bucket list thing now. You know what? You know what's on my bucket list now that I got to do?
Sleep in a tuxedo, right?
No, I got to meet up with Mr. Harmon, and I've got to go to his suit shop, and I've got to go get fitted for a suit. I'm gonna bring Mr. Harmon with because he's got the taste and the style, right? Because
you got the riz.
Yeah, he's definitely got the riz, right? So I'm gonna go get fitted for a suit and get it all done up, so that way I can go on stage maybe sometime with Mr. Harmon and be dapper. So that's going to be a bucket list. Chief, you should probably come too.
You know what? I'm not going to because with you two, I don't have a chance. I don't have a chance.
I'll make it easy for you. I won't get shoes. I'll wear Jordans.
Okay. Yeah. The short pants you were just talking about, you should have rocked them with some really cool socks. Because I'm a sock guy, man. I got weird socks. Love my weird socks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to come see you, Mr. Harmon. We're going to go suit shopping one day.
Well, come on down for beer to Nuga. We'll run right down to the suit shop.
We're gonna make it happen sometime soon. I'm gonna come down there. I trust your style. I trust your style to get me into something that'll look good. So, yep.
Well, they've always done me good at this suit shop, and I had looked for several, and they've been in business, I think, 50 years in the same building. So I went down there, and I actually took my hats with me, and I said, I need something to match these. And they got them and went over, and they came right back with it. And so now that's where that's where I go and I do all my business there.
Now the
They
only
sold me some ties, but you can't see the tie when so I quit wearing it.
Now, the only caveat is Kay said I can't get rid of my belt, so I'm gonna have to bring the belt down there too to see if I can't get something that matches the belt. We got to have the whole ensemble. Yep.
You know, there's just something about something tailored and handmade, right? I mean, you know, it's not something that a lot of people can just afford to go out and just, you know, buy a suit every month or a pair of shoes or for my example, some Santa boots. You know, I've got a few that are handmade, you know, I got two that are made in Turkey, some that are made overseas. But cobblers, like you said, that these people have been in business for 50 years. And these are cobblers that have been in business for generations. And there's something about a custom fit something, right? It makes you feel special. I can really appreciate that.
Well, I've got 3 Santa suits, and now I do have some cheaper ones that are for like pet photography and stuff. That way, if they get messed up, yeah, it is a loss, but at least then I have a nice burgundy one, and I do Santa for my granddaughter. I mean, it'll be a few more years of that, and then that will probably. But I'll always go with Santa up there because I went to Santa school a few times, and I want to do it right for her because I want to be her first Santa.
Right.
And I've done it here and there, and then some people want to hire bad Santa.
Trust me, I've had a couple of those requests, and I'll never do one again. It's just not me, but I have had an event where that was requested, and I did it, and I didn't enjoy it. Me personally, I didn't enjoy it.
Right. Yeah. It's just, it's some places want that, but I've not done it in a while. I just do it once a year for my granddaughter. We drive up there to Kentucky. I get ready. I make sure I have everything. And we get there, and I do a few magic tricks and a few other things for her.
That's a good question, Tomahawk.
No.
I don't know what they were. Their grade or their score sheet was in front of them, but I do know that each judge only had 110, 9.5, 19, all the way down to 8, and then they could do 8s and below as many as they wanted. Right. So I think when you walk out on stage, I think they kind of know who's going to be 1, 2, and 3. It's not set up but I think we know when we were standing back there, he's winning. You know what I mean? So it's not set up, but I think they saved their 10s and 9.5s for those special beards out there.
Right.
It's like I've been to a few comps, and when I walked into one place, I had one guy come and he said, "Oh my gosh!" And he went and washed his mustache out. He said, "I can't compete with you." I said, "Dude, it's about the con." He said, "That's why I don't compete in that category." He said, "If I know you're coming," he said, "I won't." I said, "But now I have been to competitions where I didn't even place, but a lot of people don't like a big mustache. They like a smaller curled mustache, and hey, it's all for the charity and to have some fun. That's what it's all for." So
I think every competition kind of has its own little parameters, right?
Kind of, probably.
Kind of. I mean, because there were a couple that we saw, Chief. I think there was a guy that had got national champion that was in our category, and he didn't make it to the next heat. He was in ours, and he didn't get called. And it was like, wow, like.
Well, look at us sitting in the audience. We're going, guy with the green suit, back row. Right. He's going on. This guy over there, that outfit, he's going on. Right. So we were kind of judging him too, and we were kind of right most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, Jeff, you don't have to mention company or anything, but I'm sure you use a lot of different companies, but how much product do you put in your beard? Because I used to put in quite a bit until the chop.
Well, it depends from the company themselves. I've had some to where the butter is just like, it is so creamy. I mean, I'll use one product, it takes a little bit more, and I'll get the same out for there, and it's just so creamy. I mean, it's just like just rubbing it in, and it's saturated, and I just rub it on my jeans and go on about my business or wash it off. It just varies. Each one's a little bit, but I mean, beard care now is at just it's at such a even playing field.
Yes.
The only big difference is scent combinations.
Mm-hmm.
And now there are some that I do like their butters a little better than others, but I mean I've used maybe 6, 7, 8 products, different companies. Like to support everybody, but you know, 40, 50, $100 at a pop, it gets kind of pricey. And then uh, I mean, I have won so much product that there's probably 20 cans of balm that's never been opened with the
Right.
oil too. And all of it, I'm loading up tonight or tomorrow, and I'm taking it to Elizabethtown, and I'm gonna give it to them to raffle off. Nothing wrong with the product. Great products. I just have so much. I mean, there's stuff in this room. There's stuff in my computer room. There's stuff in the. I've got more stuff in there. My wife had to buy me a shelf to put stuff.
We know.
So it's not that I don't want to support everybody. It's just I've got so much I need to use some of it up.
Right.
Question for you, because you're a big balm user, right? You use a lot of balm.
Yes, love bomb.
So I am a newbie to balm. What are some of your like if you could tell me, give me some hints on how to use balm? What are some of your pro tips on using balm in the beard?
Well, it depends on which balm. Some of them have a little bit of wax. Some of them are a hybrid. They're a butter balm. You know, it's more of a butter than it is. It's just got a little bit of wax in it to kind of keep it under control. Now you've got some that's a beard. They call it a beard glue. I mean, it's heavy wax. I mean, you got to work it almost like a death grip, almost in a way. And you get it in there, and once it dries, it's just like it's not going nowhere.
Right.
I mean, you can always measure some off and start off with a little bit of balm, see how you like it. Some days I'll add more balm to the bottom just to try and keep it together because Georgia is humid. It's so hot down here, the chickens are laying fried eggs. I mean, you know.
Right.
But I mean, it varies with the humidity in different places, for the amount. And then some companies put a little bit more wax in theirs than they do other companies. So each one is different. It's just, it's hard to say. It's just personal preference, personal experience with what products you use.
So I guess one of the questions is when you put it in, some people tell you just get the top of the beard, or do you get it all in the beard?
I get it all in. I come up from the bottom. I come in. My wife, she laughs because I'm doing this. I'm rubbing my beard out this way, and then I split it in half, and I do half, and I do the other half, and I make sure it's in everywhere. Then I let it sit for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And I'll take a brush and I brush it through easy, front, back, and then I'll comb it.
Right.
Because that way it gives it time to get in there and you don't yank none of your whiskers out. So that way, with a brush, and so sometimes with a good balm, you can just brush it and it just stays.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And then when I go outside, the wind blows and it's everywhere. So,
right.
Well, Tomahawk had a question real quick for me. Dina, what do you think? 10, at least 10, maybe 12 inches.
Yeah. I remember the look on your face when you looked down, because when you initially cut the big chop and you're looking at me, I'm like, it's okay, Chief. It looks good. But yeah,
I think I peed my pants a little bit.
Yeah, it was a big chop.
Yeah.
Big.
You know what? I like it. And back to your balm, I'm using a lot more balm now that it's shorter, right? And I've done it too, where I've gone all the way through and brushed it and heat and then cold and set it, all that stuff. But I find that I'm liking a little heavier beeswax in the balm to kind of keep it straight where I like it. So, and I was never a balm guy until this. So
I
I think
myself have been enjoying balm. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but that's where I started with, and was beard oil and a balm. And then I've got butters, and I use a lot of the butters at night. Or if I'm not going somewhere, I'll throw some butter in. But most of the time during the day, since I used to work outside a lot, I used a lot of balm. And I still use a lot of balm. I like it, just work it in your hands and then just work it in however you need to. And again, it's a lot of personal preference.
Right.
Some people like a light layer. I like to put it in there and just let it soak in.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, Bob and Terry, or Bob, I'm assuming, or both, says, I'd love to sit down over coffee with Jeff. I spent 40-ish years in Tennessee, and he sounds like down home to me.
Well, I was born in Chattanooga and I've lived in North Georgia all my life, still live in North Georgia.
What a beautiful state Georgia is. And I'm going to tell you what, Jeff and Dino and Chief, there is no more beautiful drive in this entire world than driving up through North Georgia into Tennessee and then through Kentucky. That is such a beautiful drive up through there. Oh, my goodness.
Right.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more beautiful place.
Hey, the shirt I'm wearing tonight, Bearded Rack, I think he's from Georgia.
He's in Lafayette, Georgia, about 8 miles from my house. And
Have
I
you met
actually
Brent?
ordered two of his products. I got the Chief and Farewell and Adieu.
Hey, Chief, hey, how did you hear about that, Chief?
Me?
Jeff, yeah, Jeff, how did you hear about
Uh,
that?
well, I had to chime in on Facebook on something. I had been put in a group with some other individuals in a beer group, and they were like, "Oh," and they mentioned the gentleman's name. I forget his name, but they said he owns the Bearded Rack up in Lafayette, and then they said Jeff lives in Tryon. He needs no introduction. I thought, "Oh, really? Okay." Anyway, and I thought the Bearded Rack, so I got online and looked it up, and I mean, he's just right in Lafayette, and I said, "Hey, can I come up and meet with you? You want to invoice me?" I said, "I'd like to try some of your products without having to pay shipping." And it goes from here to California, back to Chicago, and then wherever, or it melts by the time it gets here. And then now I can do a local pickup with them. But then I seen that. And then I believe I spoke with you and you said that the Chief was Chief's uh, collaboration. I said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll give it a try." I've not opened it yet because again, also out of the blue, I got lucky and I hit a lot of the little wins on a lot of the beard shows, and now I've got so much more stuff to try. And then I got a big order from Sunshine State Grooming, and I'm really enjoying their products. Really
Yeah.
enjoy.
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
Let me go get a gym bag. I'll fill it up. Eat some house. Jeez,
Wow.
Zooks, but this is Tobacco Bay right here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got the Citrus Blast, Crimson. Is
Crimson
it
Gold.
Grove? Crimson Gold, and I got the relaxation scent. That way at night I can kind of put that in, and it's a nice light scent at night, and you can just kind of sleep.
And Mr. Greg Hall is on here, owner of Sunshine State Grooming. You guys, please go check it out.
Yes.
I was telling Chief and Dino before the show that I actually sent Greg Boswell, who we've had on the show. He's good friends with the Trace Amigos talk show. Sent him a book that me and him are big book nerds. So I sent him a book and a couple oils of Greg's that I thought he would enjoy. And one of them was a leather bound type scent. And also I sent him Hemingway. And he loves them both. He did a live unboxing, a video, and reposted it.
Yep.
Very good. So shout out to Greg Hall. Great products. If you haven't checked them out, please go do so. And I'm so glad. Yeah, I was so excited when Jeff was talking to me about the Bearded Rack, and I said, well, they actually have a scent that they did a collab with Chief, and there's several oils. I'm sure we all have them, but there's several oils. Okay, so I have Chief. I think I've used once, but it sits on my shelf because it's Chief, right?
Mm.
And I have Dino's collaboration in there as well, the Tactical Santa with Hemp Wizard, and I've used it once. It's on my shelf because it's Dino, it's Tactical Santa, right? So there's those certain ones that'll sit in there, and Kevin Amber's, theirs with True North. I've used it once. It's sitting in there. Those just mean something, I think, to all of us. So yeah, I'm excited you got it. But great scent anyway. Just a wonderful.
That one from Greg has old books in it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it has old books in it. And the wife picked it up. She's like, "That smells like a book." I was like, "Well, there you go." So yeah.
That's one of my sent to Greg. He absolutely loves it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's the scent profile on this one? You know what? You had to ask. I need my glasses. I can't. Yeah, I need my glasses.
And Greg, I will send you the invoice later for the sponsorship of the show. No, I'm just kidding.
But
we got a question here. Go ahead.
That citrus blast, I never thought I'd like a citrus scent till I tried that, and that is really nice.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's 8:00, and we haven't asked him the question yet.
Yep.
Question. Alrighty, Mr. Harmon. If you could see any entertainer, celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
It would be Lemmy from Motorhead.
Yes. Yes.
I think that would be a party right there.
Tactical Santa actually met Lemmy.
Oh, nice.
See?
Nice.
Yep.
Hey, your show coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about that real quick? The one with Jay?
Sure. So, not that my life isn't busy enough with all the lives and all the content I make, right? So Jay reaches out to me, and he's like, every time a celebrity comes up on any one of these shows, you're always like, I met them or whatever. So he's like, we need to do a show with you. So, talking about your experiences. But I think the cool thing is this first episode is going to be the backstory, right? So it's going to be, how did I get to that point? What made me decide to go into bodyguarding and doing that? How did life steer me that way? And then we're only going to do the show one time a month, so it'll be one episode a month. It'll be a fun time. Of course, there are certain things I still can't talk about, and I can't say names of certain things, but I'll do my best to fill in some of the gaps. But it should be a fun show, Yeah.
Yeah, I seen where somebody had put in Sockeye beard grooming. He's in Locust Grove, Georgia, and I've used some of his products. He's got his scents are kind of an Alaskan-based scent. He's got a really good butter.
And deodorant. His deodorant is legit.
Fantastic. Yeah.
For those of you guys wondering, this is the Chief from Iraq right here. It's my cherished bottle. And somebody was asking what the Tomahawk was asking what the scent profile is. It is a black cherry, pipe tobacco, double oud, moss, and oak. It is fantastic. We're used to a cherry tobacco. This black cherry just adds that little extra layer in there. That layer that is just absolutely wonderful. If you guys I would highly recommend it.
I need to go get that, Chief. I need to go get that.
Oh, if you don't have it, you would love this.
Get that.
Because the cherry, the black cherry is very prominent, and it is it's good. I can't
believe you're holding out on me like this, Chief. I didn't even know about this.
I thought Tomahawk was talking about the Sunshine State. And I was like, I can't read it. So yeah.
He's talking about your collab.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So again, guys, we're gonna start wrapping it up here. We got Copper John's Melissa's started up, and we got some things going on. So Chief and Dino, would you like to give your final questions, your final word?
I just want to say it was absolutely awesome having you on here, Mr. Harmon. I'm so glad I got to meet you in Ghent, West Virginia. I got to spend some time with you, talk to you, and met your dogs, which were awesome, and your wife. That was fantastic. Enjoyed seeing you in person, and it's one thing to see pictures of you dressed up, but it's another thing to be in your presence when you're dressed up. It's like your aura. You just have this projection. It is so super cool. And I'm telling you, Tactical Santa is making the promise. I am going to come see you sometime. We're going suit shopping together, and we're going to come out looking like some sharp dressed men. So we will be doing that soon. And as always, man, I'm glad I get to call you my brother.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, you're a true gentleman without the suit, as with the suit. So I was excited all week for today, just to BS with you, because I see you in the chats all the time, and you always commenting on all our weird things that we do. And, you know, I always appreciate that big time, and just sit down and talk with you. And it was really cool, really fun. Much respect, much love. Everybody in the chat, same thing. We couldn't have a show without all you guys, and my two brothers. Much love to you guys too.
Well, Jeff, I would just like to say you are the epitome of a Southern gentleman, sir, and jeans, T-shirt, and all. But man, you know where we see you at is the beard, and hey, whoever judges you on anything else when you're out there, and if they look at you kind of funny, we see nothing funny at all. We absolutely love you. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you do for the bearded community. And good luck to you in your upcoming events, and look forward to seeing you at the Buckeye Beard Battle. I cannot wait that will be one of the highlights of my life, along with meeting Chief and Dino. So thank you very much. Do you have any final words, sir?
Oh, I just want to thank y'all for the opportunity. It has been a great time. I really enjoy y'all's show. I always try to tune in and at least say something on there. I enjoy reading what everybody's got to say and seeing what everybody has with beard products on there. But now Krampus Night is the best scent out there.
I thought we had this discussion on the phone.
I got an idea real quick, Santa. Since myself, Bishop, and Dirty Spray J are getting our back waxed, I think there should be a donation table that has a donation for Santa Tom to wear Krampus Nights the day of the Buckeye Beard Battle.
If there's 1 cent that well, guys, until next time, remember, we got next week. We got why can't I think of the name? Chief, who we got? We have got Lion's Mane next week, guys. So please make sure you check in for that. We look forward to having a brand new company on and helping supporting a small micro batch company, especially somebody who's local to myself. So, guys, we want to thank you for checking in tonight. Don't forget to check out Melissa Copper-Johns and the Bearded Respect, and Dan C. Bearded tonight as well. So thank each and every one of you guys for jumping in here. Until next time, guys, remember this, we're going to use a little kindness. So please be kind to one another. And as always, keep Christmas in your heart all year. See you guys.